All right, welcome back to episode 16. Feeling really good about that. I'm getting back to how to start a business with no money, $0. So come back after the theme music. Let's jump into it. I'm going to try and not keep it really long, but it's going to be good. All right, so in the last episode, I probably should start wearing my headphones, but I'm not. In the last episode, I talked about reciprocity, and then I talked about stop fronting before that. But what I started a few episodes back was how to start a business with no money, $0. And I got off track a little bit, but I feel like I had to say the things that I was saying in those other videos, so I hope you appreciated those as well. But I'm feeling reinvigorated and inspired. And sometimes what you have to do is step away from something and then come back to it so that you can, actually work on it and help other people out. But one of the easiest things in the world that I've come to realize is when you want to start a business. I used to be a basketball coach, so I worked at a high school where we didn't have a whole lot of money in the budget. So this is in California, and there's not a whole lot of funding for high school sports. I mean, that's just the way it is in California, unless you have a big team and you have sponsors and stuff like that. Well, what I set up was a basketball league on the weekends for the students at the school. Now, everybody wasn't going to make the high school basketball team, but you had a lot of kids at the school that could play ball. So what I did was before the season even started, I started what was called a Saturday League. All right. And that Saturday League, I set it up with NBA team names, and it was 10 teams, and it was 8 players on each team. And the guys would come in on Saturday morning, and I would have scrimmage jerseys and regular jerseys, and everybody would have jerseys on. I have somebody running the clock. But in order for those players to participate in the Saturday League, they had to sell T-shirts, right? And to sell those T-shirts, what they had to do is, can you see that? Pre-order. Pre-order. Now, what I did was I made a form up. And I took the form, put it on the computer, typed it out, set it all up. So people could go ahead and purchase a T-shirt. And I showed them the design of the T-shirt. And basically, I made it high school themed T-shirts. So everybody had to sell a T-shirt. In order to participate in the Saturday League, you had to sell a T-shirt for $10. So you had 80 players. And that was $800 that came in just like that. All right, off the bat, because of that pre-order. But on top of that, because I set up the basketball league and I refereed all of the games, I didn't pay a referee to come in. I stayed there the whole time for the 4 to 5 hours, obviously, because it's my gym and I needed to be in the gym. But I also got the benefit of seeing the players that played at the school who I'd never seen before. And, it was a legal way for me to look at basketball players because you can't have basketball practice before the season starts, right? But I had this all set up and I did these pre-orders. And the guys would come back. Some people would sell one shirt. Some people would sell 5 shirts. We sell a ton of shirts. We had, over 1,500 students at the school. So it was a pretty big school. But the pre-order is a very good way for you to start setting up a business. Now, the reason I was able to get back into this and to talk to you guys about the idea of the pre-order is in my book, F Speeches and Inspirations. Where do I get the money to start? What I was talking about in that book is if you're doing something like, let's see, a T-shirt company, right? Or something where you have to make an item and you have to pay to make this item, but you don't have any capital. Well, the perfect way to get involved and get started is for you to sit down, come up with an order form, and see if you can pre-order or pre-book. It's a lot of people in sales call it pre-booking orders, right? If you can get people to pay for something ahead of time, then you get the money up front and you can actually produce the item to the number that you need, right? So it's a really good way of setting up a new business, especially if you don't have a lot of income and you don't have any money in your pocket. If you have a great design that you've sketched out and that you've put on your Wacom tablet or Wacom tablet, and it's on your computer, and you can show people what it looks like. And you had about 20 to 30 people who are on your Facebook or on your Twitter or on your Instagram or on your Pinterest who really like the drawing that you came up with. Then you can put it out there before you ever have to make it. Now, it's a basic idea. Everybody knows about it, but sometimes you need to see it in action, right? So let's say you had your t-shirts pre-ordered and they were $10 a pop, right? Now you set it up with a company and it's only costing you $3.99 to make the shirts, right? So $3, that's actually $3.99. I don't know what it looks. I apologize for that because that's terrible. But it costs you $3.99. So let's say $4, right? To get those t-shirts to come in. Everybody pays up front for the t-shirts and you sold 40. So once you subtract this cost, then what you have here is a $240 profit. And this is what's cool about it. If you did the pre-order and you didn't have a website before you started and you were just using Facebook or you were just using Twitter or you were using Instagram and stuff like that, the cool thing about it is now that you have $240 in your pocket from this pre-order t-shirt that you made, you can now buy the hosting for your website, and that's going to cost you about $120. And guess what? You didn't pay anything for it. So a great way to start a business, a really good way, no matter what it is that you're looking at doing. If it's something that you have to get inventory for or that you have to pay for, doing a pre-order is a great way to make money. Now, back to the basketball league, and this is cool for you guys that are basketball coaches or coaches of some event. That Saturday league, we did concessions every week. We did the playoff, and we didn't charge anybody to come in the gym because we based everything on the concessions that we were going to sell. So we did really good with concessions. We did really good with the t-shirt sales. And by the time the end of the league started and it was getting closer to the end of the football season, we probably made about $3,200. Talk about a huge fundraiser for a school that was our size. And we didn't have a whole lot of money at that school. So, and the students were not rich. This is San Diego. It's expensive in San Diego. So, there's not a whole lot of money around, but that really helped out our program a ton. And it could help you. So you guys that are out there that have sports programs, or if you have a small business idea that you're thinking about, the pre-order is a fantastic way to start a business with $0. I hope this helps somebody today. If you really enjoyed it, share this video. Look down there at the bottom. It says subscribe. Click the subscribe button. Need more subscribers. I'm almost at 1,000 views for all of the videos on the channel, which is amazing to me, and I appreciate you guys for watching and checking it out. This is a great start, and I look forward to bringing you more great information. So come on back next time. Enjoy the outro music. I guess I'll call it outro music. And thanks for watching.